Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Viewer Arena. This is a PvT on, let me turn the volume down a little bit more. God, it's like it's an ongoing battle all the time between the audio and the commentary. But this is a PvT on Acheron Waste between ChaosVector and Astaroth. ChaosVector was formerly a bronze player on this, kind of video series, but the game that I casted of him earlier helped him get into silver, which that's really cool to know that, my game or my commentary could actually, help someone in their game, which that's a really cool thing. So feel free to submit your replays if you're like a bronze or silver player, and I'll analyze them if you ask me to. So, because I like the idea that I help someone get into another league. Obviously, it wasn't all me, obviously. So this is PvT. Obviously, he had to play the games and all that. So apparently, the language of this player is a little weird, which is kind of being demonstrated right now from his, colorful language that he's throwing out. Is the PvT Blue Terran versus Red Protoss. Sorry about that. Pretty standard openers from both of them. The Protoss going for Pylon and then Gateway on 10, which is Astaroth being very classy. 10 gate, which is pretty early gate. 10 is usually pretty quick, unless he got supply blocked and I didn't know it. Astaroth going for, he's throwing out a little more colorful language, being a little inappropriate. Is he gonna lose that the pylon or that SCV? It looks like it, because he can regenerate shields, but finally getting out his barracks, although the barracks I think is timed just right. Adding on his refinery, doing normal stuff, getting some workers. ChaosVector coming back, adding on his cyber core. Forgetting to send his probe back. Not too big of a deal. It's just one probe. It's not like Terran where you can just leave your worker there. Sending a worker to what I assume to build a proxy pylon a little early. 313 is a little early to send a proxy pylon. And again, with Astaroth with his language. Adding on 2 assimilators. I don't know what build exactly he's going for. Also, he's not chronoing, but that's not too big of a deal either. Forgetting to add on warp gate, although he might not have enough gas. There we go, he got enough gas now. So now he starts chronoing out his warp gate. I believe he's going for a 4 warp gate, so makes sense that he's saving up his chronos. I don't know if that was intentional or unintentional, but as long as he uses them all for the cyber core, things will be just fine. Although you can use 1 or 2 on your probes and you'll still be good. And Astaroth forgetting to put workers, or ChaosVector forgetting to put workers in his gas, but still not a very big deal. Just a small little waste there. Adding on a factory from Astaroth, meaning he's probably going to go for either probably Widow Mine. And Silver League, knowing Silver League, it's probably a Widow Mine play. God, game sound is so quiet right now. I don't know. I'll have to play with it a little between the videos. Has a proxy pylon down. Definitely good, at least in silver, to be silver and gold. I'm not going to exclude myself from this. Definitely good to have your proxy pylon done too early rather than too late. Chronoing out a cybercore, good. If we look back at Astaroth's base, he's adding on a reactor to his factory, which means he's probably going to go Widow Mine. He's also adding on the starport, which means he's probably might be going for Widow Mine drops. Only 1 barracks. The Protoss floating a lot of money right now. Could definitely be doing something with that money. I don't know, adding on an additional pylon. Getting out your mothership core, that's always very important. Even when you're going for a 4 warp gate, you definitely still want your mothership core. Sorry about this. Finishing his gates off, but now he can change them all into warp gate, adding on the pylon so he doesn't get supply blocked. Good, good, good. Has his proxy already done. Astaroth's adding on a tech lab has a tech lab for his barracks. Is he going to add on? What upgrades going to add on? I don't know yet, but getting out 2 Widow Mines, and he's adding on a tech lab, so that means he's probably he's going for Banshee. He's going for Banshee, Widow Mine, Bio, probably Marauder. So let's look at the units tab at the moment. ChaosVector, 1 worker ahead on a 4 gate. On a 4 gate, you want to stop at right around 22-ish probes, but that's not too important. If you're like a pro, you want to stop there, but in a low league, you're going to want to keep making probes. Just also making units, because you're going to want to stop or keep making workers, because, you know, if the attack doesn't work, you want to have something to fall back on. He's not adding on an upgrade, and he's not getting out Marauders, and he's getting out Hellbats. So, not too sure what he's doing. ChaosVector macroing up a pretty good army. He's only got a pylon in the front. Yeah, this could do a lot of damage to him, simply because he has no units back at base. Can these warp in yet? No, they can't. Oh, this could be bad. Astaroth sees that nothing's here, but now ChaosVector's moving out with his 4 gate. Definitely too much for either player to handle at the moment. And the Hellions getting in the base. 2 Stalkers being warped in to deal with this. And oh, the probes are pulled. Oh, well, whatever. He kills off those Hellions pretty easy. And they go immediately back to work. Good job. The Stalkers working down, you know, the barracks. Pretty much killing everything off. There's pretty much nothing Astaroth can do at this point. He's getting out a Banshee, though. Does he have Cloak done? He's got Cloak done. Which, that's not going to be too good for our friend ChaosVector, simply because he has no detection. So, another Banshee just about to enter the base. And, yeah, 2 Stalkers back at base to deal with it, but if it goes Cloak, they can't deal with it yet. So it looks like this is going to be a base race scenario. Could send these Zealots into the probe line to get some kills, but again, that's a small little thing. Killing off. Oh, those Widow Mines aren't doing anything. Those Widow Mines bury and get some hits on the Stalkers. Could be game, because if he doesn't have the Stalkers to deal with the Banshee... Both players have a pretty sizable bank in minerals, not so much in gas except for the Terran player. Again, the Zealot's not doing too much at the moment. Oh, Zealots, why? They're on hold position. They're on hold position. No! They're on hold position. That's small error. I think he was going for an attack command, but accidentally. Oh. And he sends them in. So now we're going into a base race. I believe... Is he going to go throw down some buildings somewhere else? Because if these buildings fall, he's done. Oh, and actually I think he kept him there in case the workers run. So that actually makes a lot of sense. That way the workers cannot escape. They're trapped in the base. Although you only need 1 or 2 Zealots to wall it in. Just 2 on hold position. Oh, exactly like that. So, good job by ChaosVector. That's actually... He was thinking... quite a bit about it, more than I did. So Astaroth again doesn't really have much. He's going to need to rely on the Cloak to kill off all the Stalkers, and then if he can kill off all the Stalkers, then it's game. So we'll see if he can manage that. That'll be a little bit of a micro situation. Is ChaosVector going to be adding on a building? Astaroth adding on a command center because he knows that is his last building. And if he would have been a little more vigilant, ChaosVector would have been a little more vigilant, he could have killed it all off. Oh no, he's going to lose all his stuff. What's he going to throw? He's throwing down a Nexus. Good choice by ChaosVector, simply because 2 Banshees will not have enough Cloak time to kill off an entire Nexus. That's crazy. So Banshee's moving out, probably to go deal with that Nexus. The only building that Astaroth has at the moment is his command center. 1 Stalker over here prepared. He's sending units to every single base to make sure he doesn't build anymore. But, I think ChaosVector just has a little bit too much. We're going to speed up the game a little bit here, simply because this is just kind of a... Play like the Benny Hill theme or something. Oh, if he kills off that SCV. If he kills off that that'd be game right there. If he killed off the SCV. And did he get the Banshees? No, he got a SCV. So... Pretty good move by Astaroth by dropping these rocks. That'll help slow it down. But in the end, doesn't really matter. That gets intercepted. That gets killed off. So this is his final CC. And we get to watch that CC die. Because now it's on fire, and that's GG. Because these Zealots come over here, it gets canceled. That dies. That's the end of the game. So, congrats to UBW ChaosVector for both his win and his promotion to Silver. Hope you submit more games, because this one was pretty interesting. That guy's language was a little little interesting, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the game, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah. If you want to submit your replays, I'm running out of replays to cast. Send your replays to Logurt, Logurt, my name. You know, if you look at my YouTube name. Logurt, SC2, at the @ gmail.com. Send it to that email address, and I'll be sure to cast it. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time.